Hello there, I'm Doug Farr with Snap Finance. Hey, I just wanted to make this quick follow-up training video to our sales visits to make sure that you come away with a fast and easy way to explain Snap Finance to anyone who's interested in using Snap Finance as a sales tool or as a purchasing tool for people with less than perfect credit. The finance product can be a little bit easy to misunderstand because we're used to car loans and mortgages that have an APR attached to them, and they operate on interest. But you shouldn't have to have a finance degree to explain Snap Finance to a potential customer, right? So without getting into the nitty-gritty details of, loan versus lease or interest versus factor rates with customers, I want you to memorize this quick, easy explanation for how Snap works. I want you to memorize these 3 points, okay? And I'm going to put 3 points on the board to make it very clear. Okay, so you always remember there's 3 points to talk about. Because sometimes people forget that third point. Here's what I mean. If someone ever asks you, so how does Snap work? Here's the simple explanation. There's 3 options with Snap. Either you pay off within 100 days with no additional finance fees, or you make the minimum payment for 12 months, and then the entire loan is paid off after 12 months with a ton of finance fees. Or the third option is anytime you pay off early, that is, you go past the 100 days, but you pay off before the 12 months, you get a 70% early buyout discount. That's it. So with a little bit further explanation on that, the early buyout discount is available to everyone on both Snap Finance. With Snap Loan, it's actually, Snap Loan is an actual interest rate. So it's like a car loan where you pay off early, you just stop paying interest. But on Snap Finance, say I'm making this video in November. Say someone gets their tax refund they go past the 100 days, so November, December, January, say early February, someone calls up and says, hey, I just got my tax return. I want to pay off my Snap Finance. They owe $1,000. They pay off for $700. So that's kind of a quick explanation on that third option. That third option is the least understood of the Snap Finance options. The more people use it, the more the customers will understand and the more likely they are to use Snap Finance to make a purchase. So explaining Snap in those 2 ways, in those 3 ways, does 2 very effective things. First of all, it helps the customer understand the transaction. If they understand it, if the retail sales rep understands it, they're more likely to explain it to the customer. If the customer understands it, they're more likely to use it and more likely to help you as a retail sales rep to increase your sales and move some product for your owners. For you owners out there. The second thing that it does is it helps them to understand it. It also helps them to feel like they have some control over the situation. A lot of times people will think, well, yeah, I think that sounds like a great option. I think I can pay that off in 100 days. But you know what? I've been stung before on that kind of thing, and just on the risk that I won't get it paid off, I better hold off on the purchase for now. But by explaining that third option, basically it's helping them to understand that, hey, you know what? Even if I miss that 100-day payoff, I'm still have this other discount option available. So explaining it in that way is super helpful. Also make sure that you explain that Snap discloses all fees involved with regards to originating the Snap Finance process and the Snap Loan process. We want to be completely upfront and candid about all of the Snap fees and charges that are involved in the transaction. We want to explain it to them up front and make sure they're comfortable with it. Everyone will be happier if those expectations are set early and effectively. You won't have any of those, you'll minimize those surprises of people coming back later and saying, oh, I didn't know, I didn't understand. So, okay, so that's a quick, easy way to understand Snap Finance. Hopefully you'll memorize those and use them more effectively in your sales training. So, okay, rock and roll. Best of luck to you. Great selling out there with Snap.